going on, guys? We're going to need a volume check real quick here because we are across from the campfire and we're not quite sure how well you guys are going to be able to hear us. Although I normally am loud, loud, loud. So somebody give us a volume check. Yay, it's time. Look at these guys. Look at these characters I got here today. Hola. It's fine. It's fine. You talk loud. Amen. People have been telling me that. All right, guys. I have got Les and Bernadette here. Paul, the producer, is off camera, but every one of us want to wish you guys a pleasant evening. We've got a full moon behind us, so we thought we'd go live in front of the campfire. What's going on?
Staying warm.
Great night. Yeah, it's getting a little chilly up here.
Yep. Is this your first live stream?
Yep.
All right, guys. First live stream. We got to give it to them. All right. I hear you well. You're fine. Awesome. Awesome. Love the fire. We're not going to lie. That fire is residual from 4 ribeyes and some amazing, amazing campfire potatoes. So, all right, guys. So, Les and Bernadette have been here. How long have you guys been here? 2 weeks?
2 weeks.
Tomorrow, 2 weeks. And they have been helping me with these Ford Transits. So, we thought it would be fun to get them on camera more. Since Les did his YouTube debut, we figured it's time for a live stream. You guys having fun?
Absolutely.
Talk to them.
It's been great. We've been waiting to come down, and Johnny's got this shop now. No more HOA. Getting her all set up. Pretty exciting stuff going on down here. Pretty exciting.
Literally long work days.
Working us hard. Slaving us.
Slaving them.
Been a pretty good time.
Circle, there's too much to do.
Yeah.
Anytime there's always something to do.
Yeah, there is constant work to be done here. Great to see you, Les. Let's say hi to some people real quick. I got to scroll up quite a ways because we had some people come in real early chatting with us. Thrifty Angela, first in the house. Patty A from San Diego, good to see you in here. Gracie Seeking Adventures down in Texas. Hope you're staying warm. Johnny's in here. Patty Coretta down in Florida. Now, did you guys hear? For the 4th time in history, in November, there's actually a Class 1 hurricane getting ready to hit the east coast of Florida.
Yeah.
Well, it's been 45 years since the last one, and only 3 other before that. So I hope it doesn't hit further inward because Patty's in Florida now. So let's say hi. Oh, Les Peterson is in the house. Good to see him here. Dawn from Calgary. Good to see you. Actually, Calgary, Alberta. Talking about USB socks. That's what I need. Tim in the house. Gloria and Denz. Thank you for being here. Floss is in the house. Let me say hi to a couple more people. And then I'll tell you about my fiasco today. Laura Kramer, OPD, Paul Merton's in the house. And behind camera, wave at the camera, Paul. Yay! He's camera shy. He's camera shy. Deborah in the house. Thank you for being here. Gary, Debbie Babb, thank you for being here. Marie. All right, guys. Let me tell you what happened to me today. I have been traveling back and forth, just occasionally back home. So what I did was I brought my car down here, and I went home last night so I could spend the evening with Kelly, and then I could wake up and vote and then go to physical therapy. Well, on the way back down here after voting, my car overheated. Evidently, it's got a bad water pump. Kelly had to bring me all the way back to camp, and then go all the way back home so that she can go to work tonight. They are letting her come in at 11, but it's been quite a day. So now I'm back down here with no car. So, craziness, craziness, craziness. So if you have questions for the two apprentices here who have been insulating and working on flooring, and we've been doing a heated floor,
Learning
vent fans.
electrical.
Yesterday we ran all the wiring in the Alabama build. What else have we done? But cleaning up a lot of rust.
Yeah.
So right now we've got two transits that we're building out. And if you guys remember, I said, I'm going to do a comparison video between the Ram and the Transit and the Ford, because I'm going to have both of them here. And when the second van showed up, I went to Farmington to meet her. I pulled up and I said, this isn't a Ram. And she said, it's not. I said, this is a Ford. So I've got two Transits. One's a 250, one's a 350. They're both the 148s, high top. So, but we've got two Rams here, two Fords here. So if you guys have any questions, shoot them at us now, because we've got a lot of knowledge right here in this camp. I tell you what, if I knew these guys were going to talk so much, I would have planned something different for the show. Oh, floating that heating floor was amazing. Surfing Dodo, welcome in the house. Thank you for being here all the way from California. I'm getting hot.
I know, I already took off.
I'm getting hot. That's crazy.
Hot fire.
Any thoughts on the new Ford Trail model starting at $65,000? The $65,000 doesn't surprise me. Does it surprise you
No,
guys?
not at all. Sorry.
No.
They're astronomical in price. So it's got a wider wheelbase, right? 2.5 inches
Yeah.
wider, which makes it good because they're so tall.
Yeah, they
what
are
else
very
did we read about them? We were just reading about that.
Four-wheel drive?
It's all-wheel drive. The
All-wheel.
Ford Transit Trail, all-wheel drive. I know it's got a wider wheelbase, and I know they beefed up the tires. And really, I was looking at pictures, but I didn't look as far as. So Les is 6'4",
Yep.
and the door in the Transit, because you've got that step down, and then when you step up into the van, the entire thing's level. Unlike the Ram, when you're in the driver's and passenger seat, you actually have to step down to get to the cabin, to the living area. The Transit's not like that. And when you climb into the van from the sliding door, honestly, I think anybody over 6 foot would have an issue.
Yeah, especially going home.
Yeah, especially coming out it. So kind of toying around with ideas of maybe a different floor layout because of that entryway being so low on the Transit. So that's definitely two issues right there.
Yeah, we're actually looking at flip-flopping our whole floor plan, because it's nice when you turn the seats around. If you get swivel seats in your passenger and driver and have them turn around on the Transit,
Yes,
your floor level.
It's
very
awesome.
comfortable.
It's awesome.
But because that floor is 4 inches higher, a 6'4" guy, he's like chin high, and it's hard to come out of the slider door. So we're toying with the idea of changing our floor plan. And I don't know if Mark Wolf is in here. I wanted to ask Mark how he liked having the back double doors his main door.
Right. Because if you're not understanding what Bernadette's talking about, Mark Wolf's build, which a lot of people have seen that, it's been toured on YouTube. He's got the entryway, the back door.
In the back.
So that's what they're talking about. So upgraded tires, they're saying. the price is way too much. We agree with that. Johnny's an excellent teacher, terrible on channel names, mine, but otherwise an awesome teacher. Because I always say Gracie's Seeking Adventures, because
Johnny
that's
teaches.
when you learn somebody's name. People used to call me JD all the time, and my last name was no longer Duracet, and then it switched again. So it's like, which when you learn something a certain way, it's just in there. So Gracie and Jock's Adventures, I'm sorry. Do you need my Promaster to do a comparison to the Ford? No, I do not. I've got 2 and 2 right here. I need a couple of things done. I am booked till spring. I'm actually booked till the end of April, early
Mark,
May.
stop here. Hi, Mark.
Hi,
A
Mark.
question for you.
Do any of the Transits have the built-in modem? Mine has it, and it's useless because the engine has to be running for the modem to work. I don't know. I actually don't know that answer. So I know that both the Transits that I have worked on here have a weird little box in the back. It
Yep.
goes out the roof, and I have no idea what it is. So it very well could be a modem, but I don't know. And the one Transit here has 2 cameras on the passenger side, and we cannot figure out how to get them on at all. The owner could not figure it out. Let's see here. Have you had a battery problem with the phantom draw with the Transits? I've replaced 3 batteries in 7 months. I don't know, because I've worked on 4 Transits now, and I've never had one that wouldn't start, or that the owner mentioned that there was a battery issue. Actually, 5 Transits now, and I've never heard of a battery issue. Have you guys heard of a battery issue?
No.
No. So it might be your rig, and you might want to go to a Ford dealer and argue about that. All-wheel drive, lifted 3.5 inches. BP tires, they will install a fan on the roof for you. I wouldn't pay for that because they're easy to install.
Because you know what, Johnny, though, we also, when we ordered our Transit, we have four-wheel or all-wheel drive.
All-wheel drive, yeah.
And
yours is not the Trail.
no, it's not the
Right.
Trail.
And it says it's lifted 3.5 inches. I can't even imagine it being 3.5 inches taller.
Yeah.
I know the wheels are spread out because I was happy to
Right.
read that. Vicky's in the house. Thank you for being here. At 65,000, I'm thinking just go the Sprinter 4x4. At that point, it's a good point. I still worry about getting a diesel worked on. My sister had issues with it. You know, most big cities, you're not going to have a problem getting a diesel worked on, I don't think. But when you're in small town, rural areas, I think it could be a problem getting a diesel mechanic. Hi, Neon Music. Thanks for coming in. Oh, Les, are you drinking Ultra?
Nope, not today.
I think it's 7 and 7.
7.
Cheers, guys.
But,
Cheers. I'll tell you what, we revamped my campfire ring, and this thing is a beast. We got a grill over here. It is phenomenal. Comment on high tops being installed on minivans. Professionally, if you get a company to do it professionally, I know several people that have no problems with them. I think Bob Wells has a video on him a long time ago, and he said, get it done by a company with a warranty. I've got some friends from Canada that have that, and they actually had it like powder coated.
Oh, yeah.
And that does a real good job protecting it.
Patty's got a question for Les. How's your bath?
getting
Yeah.
better. It was pretty good.
Let's see, dealership said there's a draw, but they couldn't find it. That's odd. I would have them look until they do.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Look until you do. Surf and Dodo said running boards. You
yeah.
have to.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's terrible. I'll tell you, since I started doing van builds, I really, because of the high lift, I had to get a stool because I just felt like I was really pulling the groin muscles climbing in and out of them. So if you were living full-time on the road in one of these, you would have to have either a receiver step in the back or running boards on the side because it's a high climb. And
Definitely.
you know, even these, don't you feel like you're 6'4"? You got a high step too, don't you? I mean, it's hard to get in and out.
He's used to it though, because he jumped in and out of
Yeah.
work trucks all career.
Okay, here's a question. What is everyone's favorite smaller van, Transit or Nissan, others? I car tent camp, but want to eventually go to a bigger thing.
Oh,
I'll go first
okay.
since I'm already doing all.
Yeah,
You want to go? You wanna go?
There you go.
So the ugliest van out there probably is the Nissan,
Yeah.
but they have the best warranty. So if honestly, if you want to do car camping and aesthetically you're okay with the outside, it definitely doesn't look like a camper van. The Nissan, I think it's like the NV 2500 or something, like 2000, 2500. Not a bad van and a great warranty.
I have to agree. Nissan, I think you get the best bang for your buck.
Yep.
Definitely, as far as how many miles you're going to put on it. We've had Nissan vehicles, not a van, but Nissan vehicles, and they run forever.
We had trouble with Ford.
Yeah, and Ford doesn't even have a van, do they?
Well, the Ford Connect.
Oh, well, the Ford Connect. Okay.
Yeah. And the Nissan is really square, so
Yeah.
it'd be an easier build out. Now, if you wanted to go minivan, a lot of people do the Toyota Sienna, I think is what it is. So, good van. New Trail for Ford has a built-in Wi-Fi. There you go. Jack and I still love you, Johnny. Sorry about that, Gracie. For the modem, there's a black antenna just a few inches tall that's on the roof behind the driver's door. Both of the vans that I have here have that.
Yeah.
Both of them have it. Yep, did not know what that was. And it's got a black box on the inside.
What's it for, Johnny?
A modem for computer, I guess for Wi-Fi, you know, for computer stuff.
No,
That's what I think a modem.
we're going to put in the, what do we give you?
The Wii Boost.
The weed, does that affect that?
I think it's different. Dawn, if you could give us in the comments some information on what the modem actually does. I honestly haven't heard the word modem since, remember the old
Yeah.
dial-up
Yeah.
computers?
Yeah.
I haven't heard the word modem in that long. So let us give us some information on that. And if not, I'll do some research and we'll figure it out. So hello, Ann Howland. Good to see you. You're never late. You're right on time.
Mark Wolf asked if we're gonna be here in a week. Yeah, we'll be here for probably the 23rd.
23rd. Yep.
Or
Oh,
until
cool.
our toes freeze off.
Awesome. They're gonna spend my birthday with me. I'm super excited. Yeah. So we've been doing all kinds of like preparation stuff. So I'm going tomorrow to get a ton of wood and the sawdust is going to start flying. Mary Jones, yep, was making gluten-free eggs. Question, Les, how's your back? Feeling better? Sorry about that.
Mark Wolf, I think you missed it before you came in. We were talking about the transit and maybe possibly using the back doors for our main entrance because Les is 6'4". We were wondering how you like using the back doors as your main entrance. Any thought?
He said, yes, I love my front and back wall. It extremely helps with totally insulating my van. No heater needed.
Ooh,
And he's up in New York.
yeah.
I imagine he might be close to getting on the road. Mary Jones had a procedure done, a pain pump. For all you guys out there that are prayer warriors, please keep Mary Jones in your prayers. Hopefully they'll be able to get that scar tissue taken care of and life can be just a little bit better. Let's see here. Johnny's Journey, my Owens running boards are awesome on my Transit. They absolutely are. Owens, her running boards are wide. Like
what we want.
that's what you want, because when she steps out of her van, like, you know, on my van, I have to turn my foot
Yeah, I don't
sideways.
want to do that.
You can step straight out on hers. It's really nice.
Thank
really
you. That's what
nice.
we're getting.
So Owens running boards. That's nice. Prayers for pain relief. Everybody, thank you guys. Didn't Nissan discontinue them? Oh my gosh.
Come
Did they?
on.
Did they? I don't know. If they did, I didn't. Yeah. Oh man. Lesson Bernadette. Hopefully you'll still be there in a week. I'm coming down. Big hugs. Awesome.
Who's that?
Mark Wolf.
All right, come on down, Mark.
We're considering a Unaka roof rack for our Promaster. How much space would be between the base of the solar panel and the top of the roof for airflow? You actually, it depends if you put your panels on top of the rack or if you get the inset. If you get the inset, you'll have about 3/4 to an inch, which is enough for airflow. I love the low profile of that. The other thing is the Transit has a flatter roof in the middle, so you really have a little bit more space on the Promaster than you do on the Transit, because the Transit arches more in the middle than the Promaster.
Good.
So plenty of room for airflow. The Yanaka rack is awesome. Nissan looks like a truck in the front. It absolutely does. It absolutely does. Every time I see a Nissan Envy, it looks like a pregnant roller skate. Right? Right. Oh man, that ain't lying. So Kelly said, maybe we should think about the Envy, the Nissan Envy. She loved the warranty. She was doing all the research on the chassis and the warranties. I'm telling you what, we were driving somewhere and she said, that's it. I said, I am not. I am not building that out. But yeah. Felix is in the house. Thanks for coming in. They just put a video up on South Dakota. I love South Dakota. I love Chester State Park, and I love it. Oh, it's a built-in Wi-Fi.
Oh,
cool. Well, these are 2017. Yours has to have it. I wonder if that draws on the battery, though. The lady that's here, Dawn, does it draw on your battery? But she said her car has to be running for it to work, so it can't draw on the battery unless you can only use it while you're idling, or it will drain the battery. I wonder.
well, what would be nice for Google Maps,
Yep.
you know, traveling.
Hi, everyone. Give her a thumbs up. Thank you, guys. Yeah, it would. Yeah, it would.
Yeah.
Hello from windy Florida. I hope you are safe from the hurricane that is out there or coming. I guess it's going to peak tomorrow night, between 2 and 5 or something like that.
Yeah.
Lord Kramer, good luck. I'll find out within a week when I'm leaving. Awesome. Awesome. Helen's in the house. Good to see you, Helen. Helen, you need to come down to the camp next weekend.
Come on down.
Excited to see some new videos of interior builds. We've got 2 of them going on right now. One's going to be a platform bed. One's going to be twin beds. One's going to be a full shower. One's going to be, I think, no shower. So they should be pretty cool. Thank you to all my moderators. Don't forget to drop your links, and let's go ahead and take a quick break so we can get a drink. I'm going to say hi and thank you to all of my channel members, patrons. There you go. All right, guys, if you're a channel member, if you're a patron, thank you so much for all your support to the channel. back to the original scheduled program.
Okay.
What's been your funnest project so far?
Oh my gosh, there's been so many.
With a video for YouTube.
Doing a video on YouTube. Mine would be electrical because I haven't got a clue and I'm just learning so much from you.
It was so fun doing that
Yeah,
electrical.
yeah. And it's just started. So.
It's a totally different vibe.
Yep, yep.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
You know, when Les and I did our van in our driveway, all the wires are on the outsides of the walls because, you know, we changed light bulbs at them. But
Yeah.
it's so nice to learn how to do it the right way.
Yeah, yeah, we ran wires. We actually run over 100 foot of DC wire,
Yep.
and
Yep.
we just ran one AC wire so far. We got to pick up some more. Yeah, yeah.
Everything's been fun, Johnny. It's been, you know, we're not van builders. We just got lucky, and now we're going to learn how to do it the right way. So thank you.
It's super fun having you guys here.
Yeah,
So
it's
much help.
It's amazing.
Sealed the wall.
Yeah.
Hi.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Lonnie's in the house. Thanks for coming in. Let's see here. I remember. Let's see here. Can you turn up the heat a little? I'm cold. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'll tell you what, it's an awesome 2 day, 2 days this week. Awesome fires. So love it. Not only have we been building, but we made an awesome wood rack in my shop and got the rest of the shop organized. I can't thank these three enough. I just am overwhelmed.
Oh, Johnny, it was our pleasure. Our pleasure.
Prayers to traveling Granny. Her husband died in his sleep, and that's been a couple weeks ago now. But yeah, prayers to her. I'm sending prayers to all who need it. Thank you. Tempting. Come on down. What about Mercedes Metris for a small van build? I'll have to look it up. There's so much thing. That's what I was telling Les and Bernadette. Going from nursing to van building. You know, I studied nursing for years. I went to college for years to become a nurse. I just kind of like, this has just fallen in my lap. There's so much that I'm trying to learn. And a lot of times I share what I learn because I know there's a whole lot of people out there like me. And I know that there's a whole lot of people out there that will correct me if I'm doing something wrong. And I need that because I'm still learning. So I'm okay with it.
The highlight of my day is when I get to share something with Johnny and she goes, "Oh, that's a good idea."
Yeah. Yeah, and I can't remember. It's been a couple of times I said, "Oh, yeah, let's do that." I can't remember what the one was, but I was like, "Yeah, we're doing that. We're doing that." No, it's more. What do you think about Murphy beds? It depends what kind of rig, and if it completely folds up, because I was hired to do a van build. Things happened and it didn't I ended up it was actually canceled for personal reasons, not because of my craftsmanship or anything like that, but before the van even arrived to them, it was canceled. And they sent me a video and they said, "I want this." And it was a Murphy's bed, and I was excited about doing it. And if you watch the travel trailer build that I did, that I toured in West Virginia, the travel trailer had a Murphy bed. And I will tell you what, that's one of the coolest setups. That guy, like, it's amazing craftsmanship. It's a cargo trailer build on my channel. I think it's a great idea, but I feel like if you've got to take all the blankets off for the bed to fold up, no go. That's just too much work in van life. Then you got to find a place to put all the blankets. So the blankets have to somehow strap on so that when you fold up that bed, everything stays in place. That's almost a must for me. But I like the concept. And Storyteller has that. Storyteller, their beds fold up.
I like it. If you can keep the blankets on the bed.
Yes, yes,
So it's got to be, you have to have the depth to put it up.
yes, yep. Metros is good. George at Humble Road plans to build out a few of them. Cool, cool. He is he's doing all those little mini me's right now.
Oh,
They're just like assembly line knocking them out. So hard workers, they got to be talking about you too. You guys are rocking it. You two are very lucky. I am the lucky one. I assure you.
no.
I assure you, hands down. Paul over here, my producer, has uprooted trees. I had a power box that was completely exposed. He made a plexiglass cover for me so that I can see if any switches trip. And the cleaning up around the shop, people that have been here, Patty, Helen, Gracie, you guys are going to be floored when you see the shop next. Thanks for the videos on Lady Bugout's van, the roof deck. That's helping me think through what to do with it. Absolutely, absolutely. Actually, another one of my subscribers, Bax, also did the roof rack, the roof deck off of that video. She watched that video. She's a subscriber of Lady Bugouts, came over to my channel. I actually was able to send her a bracket. And when she came to the meetup for becoming Bev, she had a roof deck on her Transit. And I'm telling you what, more than one time I saw multiple people up there just chilling.
Nice.
So bummer I won't be able to see you. I'll see you at Q23. Big hugs. Are you coming to Q23? Are you coming to Q23, Paul?
Your producer.
I think so.
Okay, awesome, awesome, awesome.
Yeah, you'll be a producer.
Producer sleeping.
Crafty Lonnie says, thanks for the mention. Anytime. I love seeing you here. Everybody's saying hi to Paul.
You
I
woke
like
me
how
up.
Johnny explains the whys. The difference between nursing and van building is if you make a mistake, no one dies. Oh, amen. Great, amen. I'll tell you what, when I was learning how to shift coming downhill, I may have thought, I may have had visions of my maker. I was worried.
When you make a mistake when you're a van builder, you get to redo.
Okay, so question, Johnny, which do you enjoy more, van building or nursing? Ooh, I have to say van building, because first of all, this life, it's just like so different. It's so different. I listened to all the stories that Kelly shares with me. I went home last night and all night she talked about stories about the job. And I give her my feedback on what I might have done or, good job, whatever. And I am just glad I'm not dealing with all that right now. However, it was a very fulfilling career. Being a nurse it got me here. So, I mean, I love that I did it. 30 years in healthcare, I saw multiple changes, multiple levels of nursing, and kind of glad to be out of it right now, honestly, and loving what I'm doing right now. So,
Process in your life.
yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Just a new chapter.
Yep.
Making a bed in a van is always a challenge. Absolutely. What's the worst thing that you hate about van life? What's
making the bed?
Making the bed?
Because I'm short, can't reach.
Yeah.
So that's Wes's job.
I feel like Les has a lot of jobs.
Has a lot of jobs.
I feel like Les.
I have no trouble with it.
Yeah, your arms are way out there.
Yeah. Mark Wolf said, it's going to be freezing when I get down there next week, but I'll be warming all of your hearts. Oh,
You will, Mark.
yep. Daphne, I can use the Wi-Fi and it will read me my text and types my response. Oh, in my Ford car. It's meant to be a convenience while driving in case of an
See?
emergency
That's what I
to
was thinking.
prevent emergencies.
Yep.
Yep. Yep. Dawn's got a lot of hacks. Dawn's got a lot of knowledge on the van for such a short time of doing it. So it's pretty awesome. If you haven't checked out her channel, Daphne the Blind Dog, I actually toured her van. She came down here for some work. Go check her out. She's traveling around Canada and gives some pretty good tips. Got some lots of gadgets she uses. Jonnie, the first video of yours my husband and I watched was about installing our running boards. You had the same type and explained everything so much better than the directions. My directions, I could barely read them. So I tried to find a video on them and I couldn't. And I thought, where's my camera? I got a video. I got it.
Too.
Yep. Hello, all late getting here. Annette, good to see you. And I hope you are doing amazing. And if you don't know Annette, Annette has been building out a van for several months. She's got multiple episodes and she is wrapping it up. She's doing it on her own and it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. So check out Annette. Q23 is what you are calling your quartzsite meetup. Q23 is what we call, it's Box Van D and friends, and it's me, A to Z Outdoors, Box Van D, Van Life Voyages, get together for about 3 or 4 days. I will also do a couple of days with members and Patreons down there. So I haven't announced those dates yet. It'll probably be before, it probably be like the 16th and 17th, around there. So that, because when I'm done there, I got to do some work on the way home for some people in Texas. Let's see here, van building for sure.
Mark Wolf has a question.
Mark Wolf has a question. How far?
When's your birthday?
I'm not telling you when my birthday is. He was at our meetup, and it was his birthday, and he didn't tell anybody.
No way.
Yes, yes. Don't let anybody tell him my birthday.
You're not
I'll
gonna
deal
know,
with
Mark.
I'll deal with Mark Wolf on my own. I felt like a schmuck. Oh, I can't even.
Whoa.
There's such a cool factor with van life for people needing to see the yesterday here. Oh, to see the yesterday here in Florida. I'm so proud to show her off for you. I love Patty showing off the beach house. I do feel like it's one of my better builds. And the fact that she's brought it back and I've been able to tweak it a little bit, which is always good, because if you get a van build right the first time, like hats off to you, because we live in it,
Yeah.
we learn, and we make changes, we adapt.
You learn what you like and you learn what you want to change.
Yeah. Out of your van build, what's the one thing you're like, why did we do that?
You know, actually, yes, it is the bed, because when we originally started building this in our driveway in Wisconsin, we were going to make L-shaped beds. But because we didn't have the knowledge, craftsmanship, we just did this full standard bed.
Platform, yeah.
Yeah, now somebody's crawling over somebody all night long. And,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
way less.
Yeah.
Less his job. But yeah, we would change that. That's the big
Yeah. All right, Johnny's Journey, what is your date? Oh, okay. The Q23 is the 18th, 19th, 20th. Oh, wait a minute. I got it wrong. It's the 21st through the 24th. 21, 22, 23, and 24. So mine will probably be the 19th and the 20th. Totally had that wrong. It hasn't really been officially announced. I guess Dee did it Sunday, announce it, or Saturday. Dee announced it Saturday, 21, 22, 23, 24. Mine will probably be the 19th and the 20th. So for Patreons and channel members, and if you're a Patreon, a channel member, and you are coming to Quartzsite, and you got some questions about your build, please reach out to me because I might be able to help you, but we got to make sure that we've got the supplies that we need when I'm down there, because except for the big tent, there's not a lot of places to go get stuff. I hate reaching over the bed and making it too, thinking about a sleep liner and sleeping. Oh, I do. I do. I do not crawl underneath my covers. I have a couple of throw blankets. I sleep on top of my comforter and I just cover up with a blanket. I can't. I just can't.
That's why our bed is such a mess.
Want to help me with my plumbing? Not sure I'll have that done by January. Absolutely, absolutely. I love doing plumbing too. I love doing that. That's okay, guys. Got to run. Glad I was able to stop in for a bit. Felix, good night. Hugs to Darby. Hugs to Jesse. I love this little home. Thank you, Patty. Hers is the cleanest van.
Oh yeah.
In the U.S. It has to be.
Hi, Patty.
Maybe Humble Roads might be cleaner, but
maybe
she keeps a clean
ship.
I can't wait to show you mine completed. I can't wait to see it. I am missing one of our video clips, the whole introduction for Debbie's van. So
is Debbie going to Quartzsite?
Debbie, are you going to Quartzsite? Patty's van is definitely one of my all-time favorites. Thank you, Darcy. I think I'm caught up. Oh. All right. Les, how was your YouTube debut? Are you going to start a channel?
Oh, I don't think so.
I gotta tell you guys,
Once was enough.
Funniest thing, Jonnie went home. She had physical therapy, whatever to do. Yep. And I was over in one van, and I hear Les, because he had been working with Jonnie all day long, and she's doing her filming and this and that. So he kind of picks up on this, and I hear him over there filming himself. It was the funniest thing. I'm like, we have to get this on video and we have to send it to Jonnie so she could see it at dinner.
I went to physical therapy. And then I met, and since I was driving all that way, we live about 15 minutes away. Kelly drove down. We ate dinner. I get a text message from these guys at dinner. I open it up and I am laughing. And Kelly's like, what is that? And I said, you got it. You got it. It was so funny. Oh. So then obviously I had to include it in the video. It's always cool to watch Jonnie's build. So talented, amazes me how she makes space. Yeah. Oh, you know what? And I've got so much to learn still. Good night, Angela. Thanks for coming in. I'll take video any day of the week, but I agree. Let's have no desire to start a channel. Absolutely. Patty is posting on Instagram and a little bit on Facebook too. So take video for Jonnie. That is. Yeah. Yeah. No. I'll tell you something. It's gotten easier shooting videos.
Yeah.
But obviously I still can't, I don't have that rhythm for, where it's like, oh, I can't wait till Jonnie's video comes on. I still can't get that rhythm that, I'll get there.
Absolutely.
I'm my hardest critique or whatever.
Your worst.
My worst. Yeah. Yeah. Worst critic. That's it.
Thanks, Les.
Producer.
Yeah, the producer back there.
Thanks, producer.
Yeah. Oh man.
Woke me up again.
Woke him up. Are we putting you to sleep?
Oh my God.
So you guys are going from a Promaster,
yeah,
to a Transit.
Yep. We're making the switch because it's higher, but until we saw these here now because of that height difference,
Yeah.
that slider door. But we're gonna make it work. Yeah.
Yeah. I can tell you in the vans that we've got here, the floor's in, and you still have quite a bit of room. You got
Oh
a
yeah.
couple inches.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 6'4". I believe I measured rib to rib, and it was 6'8". It was 80 inches. So then once you put the ceiling in and the floor in, he's still 6'4", can stand up in there. Now, obviously, when you're brushing your hair or doing whatever, you know, you may hit, but it's still do that flip again. Do your YouTube flip.
No,
Yeah.
it's gonna be nice. The tallest and longest.
Yeah.
Whew,
Yeah.
we're gonna have so much space.
Yeah. And it's like from front to back, it's like almost interior's almost 13 feet.
Yep.
Yeah. Because I always use 3 birch for the floor.
Yep.
And 3 was not enough. We needed like 2 more feet.
Yeah.
So
it was at least 2 foot.
yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Helen. I just wait for your videos. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. You're probably going to be aggravated because I've got several product reviews coming. And when I moved down to the shop, I had all these things that companies sent me to try out. And I like trying them out because I give them away. I've got 2 things that I have kept. And so now I'm trying to play catch up on all these things. So there's quite a few reviews coming. So if you guys would just click on them and let them run for me, that would be awesome. But yeah.
When you had the whole move of the shop and you had a lot going on.
Yes, I had a ton going on. I had a ton going on. I'm not sure the van you showed recently is the high roof. It might be a medium roof. No, mine are high. Both of the ones here are high roofs.
Yep.
I can tell you that. Both of them are the 80 inches rib to rib on the inside. But oh no, I didn't show any. I did have a Transit here that was not the high roof that I did some solar in. It might have been the high roof that had the solar. I put solar on it and did the 12-volt panel. I think it might have been the high roof. Now, I did do 2 Transit builds that were medium roof.
Oh, okay.
Lisa's was medium roof, and so was the Michigan build. So theirs might be taller than what you have there.
No.
No,
Ours
no.
is the same as what we got here.
Yeah, theirs is the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When we get it, we're still waiting for a VIN number.
Ann Holland says, "Is this week when Kelly has her big banquet?" She absolutely does. On the 12th. Matter of fact, last night she was trying on dresses for me, and God knows what I'm gonna wear, but she looked very elegant, and I thought, guess my jeans aren't gonna work. I think I should be able to wear my Falcon Raven or whatever those are. I don't think that's gonna fly. But it is the 12th, so I will be going home for that. And so cross your fingers, but no matter what, just to be nominated and to make it to the final is pretty cool. Georgianne Rose, hello, thank you for being here. This is the first time I've been on YouTube since last Tuesday. I have so much to catch up on. Annette, you don't have to catch up. Sometimes you just got to take a breath and just start where you left off. Start now. Yep. I'm 5'4". Can I stand in a medium roof? I believe you can.
I think you
I am 5'6", and I can stand in a medium roof. It depends how much floor you put in and ceiling. But on Lisa's build, medium roof, tongue and groove ceiling, 3/4 inch. The floor was maybe half inch. It was done when I got the van. And I could stand up in it, and I am 5'6". Somehow I switched from Daphne the Blind Dog to Dawn. No worries, we're happy to have you. Either way. I was at M22, but it didn't work out to meet you. Maybe next year. I was not at M22. M22 is right about the same time as my meetup. I had bands coming. Matter of fact, I left my meetup and went straight to Vermont.
Yeah.
So no go on that. Surf and Dodo, you can in the Promaster. I'm that high and can stand. Annette does have the medium roof, and you can see she can stand up straight, and her ceiling is done as well. I attended Vanarchy in Northwest Arkansas this past week and highly recommend. A fun time, always first weekend of November. Awesome. I wanted to attend and I was just swamped. So
I saw that.
I couldn't do it.
Yep.
So I prefer Ford Transit. Thanks. Yep. The Ford Transit, if you get the, I would try to get the front wheel drive or the all wheel drive. For sure. Johnny, I call you to let you know what day I'll be there. Big hugs. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I may tell you my birthday when you call. I was like, it's not about me, but I felt like a schmuck because we didn't know. So he said, I said something in your live stream. I was like, the chat goes by so fast.
Right,
I totally
right.
didn't see it. Kaylee, did you give memberships to this channel in the past? Kaylee does give channels. That's yep. I forgot about it. Copy that. Did you hear about the earthquake by Fredericksburg? How is Bev? We don't live in Fredericksburg. We are in Fredricktown.
Yeah.
Fredricktown. Fredericksburg is not where we're at. Wondering how. Wondering how to do. I don't know how to do that. Not sure how. I want to see what Deborah said because I totally missed that. I like the product reviews. I have a tendency to always get the wrong thing. I only trust certain people's opinion, and you are one of them. I will say, I can't remember what it was. I did. I think the one that I just put up. The solar panels on it. I think it's that one. The solar panels on it. It's got a slow charge to begin with. And then once it powers up a little bit, then it will pick up. And I totally forgot to put that in the video. But a lot of people that use the smaller banks, they charge them at home. They take them out for day camping. It's these big beasts that they're, So, you guys ever been to Vanarchy?
No,
No.
I just heard about it.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool.
That would be mind blowing.
Where's it?
In Michigan.
It's in Arkansas, Northwest Arkansas. I thought it was further away. I might have, because we're not far. We're not far.
Charlie Grace had it on her.
Who?
Charlie Grace.
Had her,
I
and she
saw it on
said
her.
she was gonna, go. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if she went or not, but
She did.
yeah.
We're just so new at all these meetups. We have no clue what's where.
Yeah.
But Charlie Grace has a lot of them on her channel.
Mm-hmm.
So
And Melonomatic has a schedule on his website, and so if you're looking for something, typically you can go there or Charlie Grace, and they know about it.
yeah.
It's all I can do to keep up with what's going on anyway. So
But we're just trying to wait till we get our forever van.
yeah.
Then we're gonna go travel.
Yeah.
Daddy has to
So
work
you
over
guys are gonna
here, so-
sell this.
We are gonna sell this.
Yeah.
Yep.
When you guys get ready to sell it, maybe we'll do some
Should we raffle it off?
talking on the channel. Raffle it off. Yeah. $100 ticket.
Right.
Yeah, $100 ticket.
You
Yeah.
can win it easier than the lottery.
Did Les and Bernadette decide on Arizona for the winter?
We
Yeah,
did.
we're going.
Yep.
We're going.
Yep.
Who asked
They're
that?
going.
Patty? Yeah, Patty, we're going. We may have to stay in Georgia and Florida for a little bit longer, but we're gonna meet y'all there.
Yep. Cool. I'm bringing New York favorite sponge candy. Yummy. Awesome.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
we'll never say no to sugar.
Right.
Steak and sugar. We're good.
It's a staple.
I'm on a streak. I've had steak 3 nights in a row. I'm like, oh man.
Sugar
And,
for the
you know,
last month.
That's one thing that we've been doing too. It's been pretty cool. We've been kind of planning our meals together, and
Yeah.
I've had some amazing tuna pasta,
Breakfast sandwiches
breakfast sandwiches,
for dinner.
literally the best. These are best egg, just these little, what are those? Like egg McMuffin machines or whatever. They're not McMuffins, but they're egg, whatever.
Yeah.
So good, so good. And Kelly brought down dinner twice. Yeah, that was
That was
good.
amazing. All her meatloaf.
It's been fun. It's been fun. So
We cooked shop in between sawing wood. Tastes
Little
pretty good.
fiber.
yeah,
We did a lot of fiber.
yeah. Oh man. Yes. I have the Yeti 500X. Do you know why the 100-volt outlet says 300 watt? I thought it was 500 watt. Well, I can say that the power banks, like a 500-watt power bank, you'll never get 500. Well, you should get 500 watts out of it, but not watt hours. Are you talking about the inverter watts, or are you talking about your watt hours? If it's a 500-watt power bank, 500 watt inverter in it, you should get 500 for a period of time. If you try and push it over 500, you'll probably only get a couple of minutes before it shuts down. But you should get yeah, that's odd. 500X. I'll have to look that one up. Because it probably has 1,000-watt surge on it. So you should get 1,000 watts for a couple of minutes for that startup. Yeah. Thanks, boss. I see you. Banarchy has been in different locations each year. Oh, I hope I camped with Charlie Grace. We had a great time, obviously. Charlie Grace is awesome. Like plug in an item that draws 450 watts. Yeah. Yeah, you should get 450 watts. If you're not, I would reach out to Yeti and find out what's going on, because that is definitely that it should definitely power 450 watts. Thank you, Gracie. Surfing Dodo, you can send me an email and we can talk about that. I'll give you my number. I think I've got your number. Because you should be able to run 450 watts off of it. I don't know how, probably an hour, but you should still be able to. All right, guys, 2 minutes left. What do you think?
Oh,
I feel like I did all the talking.
Well, it's your channel. And you're learning, so what am I doing? This has just been such a learning experience. Loved it. Met Jonnie through building a van, almost 2 years ago?
November, November that first year.
Yeah, that first year, November.
2020, I think.
Yeah, geez, how time flies.
Yep.
And never ever in our wildest dreams thought it would bring us here today.
I know.
And it's all about the journey.
Yeah.
We built out that van. You helped us put in the windows. We took our van on a maiden voyage for a 6-month voyage. Halfway through, we just we loved it. We fell in love with it. And
50%.
yeah, I asked
Yeah.
Lex one morning, I said, do you miss home? And he said, haven't thought about it.
And you guys went home and sold your house.
We went home in May.
And I think you broke a record.
Well,
Weeks.
yeah, 6 weeks. We went home in May, 6 weeks. We put our house on the market, gave everything away, and we left. We crawled up in our van, and now we go visit all our stuff that we gave away. It's great. We got no
I got my hair
storage.
on.
Yeah, we don't have any storage unit. We just, because we had everything we needed.
Yeah. Yeah,
And we just decided if we needed something, we would buy it.
absolutely.
And we haven't had to.
Nice, nice. All right, guys, it's 9 o'clock.
That went
I know it
fast.
went by quick. Guys, thanks for being here. Thanks for spending your evening with
you.
us. We're having a great time. You guys stay safe out there. We'll see you next week.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.